Good morning. Welcome to 2230 Medical Ethics. So this is an online course, so let me say a few things about this course first, and myself. My name is Nobel Ang. I'm the instructor for this course. So this is going to be a 6-week course, starting from June 25th and ending on August 3rd. So it's just going to be a 6-week course. Because of that, it'll be a rather fast-paced course. Actually, we will be having our the first quiz for this course will open on June 26th, which is the second day of the course. So so we'll be hitting the ground running. But okay, first things first. Let me tell you about the details of the course. So this course will be it's a course on medical ethics, and we will primarily be examining a bunch of issues in the area of medical ethics, such as abortion, euthanasia, informed consent, as well as genetic manipulation. But before we go into any of those issues, in the first week of the course, we'll be looking at some foundational concepts first. We'll start by looking at the concept of rights, and then later on in the first week, we'll be looking at the notion of death. Why is death a bad thing, if it is? So the reason why I'm getting you to look at death first is because as you go through the various issues in medical ethics, one topic that will come up a lot is the topic of death. So I think it will make sense. It will make sense to look at death first before we look at the other topics. And I'm sure you'll find it very stimulating and enjoyable. So before I go any further, let me say that there is a textbook for this course. It's called Bioethics. It looks like this. I'm also aware that in addition to the hard copy, you also have the option of purchasing a digital electronic copy of the book. And if that works better for you, please feel free to do that. I'm just kind of old school. I like the hard copy better. Let me say a few things about the things you need to do to get a grade in this course. So there are basically two things you need to do to get the grade in this course. The first thing is quizzes, and the second one is a final exam. So there are altogether 10 quizzes in this course. The first quiz, as I said, will start on July the 26th, which is next Tuesday. So there are altogether 10 quizzes in this course, and I will be taking the best 8 of your quizzes in calculating the final grade, which means that you get to drop your 2 worst quizzes when it comes to the final grade. As for the final exam will be held on Moodle, will be available on Moodle during the last 3 days of the course, which is from August 1st to August 3rd. So please, keep a lookout on it for it on Moodle. And I think that although this course is very fast-paced because it's only 6 weeks, I think if you actually keep up with the readings and do the quizzes regularly, I think you will do just fine. The other thing I kind of want to talk briefly about is the issue of academic honesty. So you won't be required to write any papers in this course, so there won't be that many opportunities for you to commit academic honesty, but it is still useful to be aware of the issue of plagiarism. So plagiarism is defined as using the words or ideas of another person, another author, without giving that person acknowledgement. So it's possible that when you are answering questions in your quizzes, you might have to cite or quote a particular author in the textbook. So if you do that, please do acknowledge where you got that quote, or even if you don't quote that person directly, where you got the idea from. And since this is only a course, you're not writing any papers. I do not require you to actually fully cite the author if you are just citing from the textbook. So if you are just citing from the textbook, then all you need to do is to after the quote, all you need to do is put in parentheses textbook page X after whatever it is that you're quoting or citing. So you don't have to give me a full list of references or anything like that for your quizzes. That's not necessary. Same thing goes for your exam as well. If you're only citing from the textbook, then all you need to do is to put parentheses after the quote or after whatever it is that you're quoting, and say textbook page whatever. The only time when you need to provide citations is if you are using sources from outside the textbook. You are not required to do this for this course, so I don't think that should be a problem. Okay, and then last but not least, there is also a notice on the syllabus. I'll be posting the syllabus online very soon, by the way, in the next day or two. There is also a notice on the syllabus about the Disabilities Resource Center on campus. Is in the Rendezvous building. I believe it's in room 125 in the Rendezvous. So if you have a learning disability, or if you suspect that you have one, please approach the Disability Center as soon as possible, so that so that we can get you accommodated, so that you can be in the best position to do well in this course. All right. That's all I have to say about this course for now. I look forward to a wonderful summer semester with you. Thank you. Bye bye.